Only one goal on 18 opposition attempts. In comes Lazar, flips it across for Petan, loses it, but he scores! Nic Petan, power play goal, and Canada leads 1-0. Theodore bounces out ahead to Nurse. Canada breaks out 4 wide. Nurse for Lazar. Back for McDavid, bouncing puck, feeds in front. Petan shoots, scores! Petan's got 2, and it's a 2-0 Canadian lead.
Oh, look how happy Mr. Petan is, jumping up and down. His boys got 2.
Morrissey, back for Petan. In for Hickens. Feeds across to McDavid. Finds Lazar, trying to pull it back around. And he got buried there by Petras. Now back and forth. Petan scores! Nic Petan! Hat trick! And Canada leads 5-1. And Dad throws a hat. Lead pass for Strome. Jumping in is Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat in, plays it across. Raddysh scores! Taylor Raddysh, power play goal. 3-0 Canada.
Taylor Raddysh has got goals in back-to-back games. Latvia has a chance to clear the puck
Drops
down.
it down for Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois back for Strome. In, trying to play it across. Raddysh, shot, scores! Taylor Raddysh, power play goal. And it's 4-0. With the face-off back, Joseph plays it across for Clay. Clay, long shot, tip, score! That's a hat trick for Taylor Raddysh. And a natural one at that. Matthew Joseph picks it free for Canada. Plays it back now for Jolson. A long shot tipped there by Raddysh. Scores! Taylor Raddysh ties a Canadian record with his 4th goal of the game. Becomes the 4th Canadian player to pop lines in. Robert Thomas had it poked away by Karofsky. Final seconds now on the power play. McCarr along, wrist shot, tip, score! Drake Batherson tips it home, and Canada has grabbed the lead.
The power play story continues for Canada. Their 12th power play goal of the tournament. Drake Batherson continues to have a fabulous...
McCarr works it there to Bean, to McCarr. Now a long wrist shot, tip, score! Guess who? Batherson again. And it's 3-1 Canada.
Last year, this was Taylor Raddysh. Raddysh had 5 goals in the tournament, many of them right in front of the net. Now it's Drake Batherson. 6 goals in this tournament for Batherson. 6-0, 6 goals, no assists. Carbon copy of the first one. McCarr's actually going to fan on this shot. And as he fans on it, the Czechs get out of the shooting lane, and McCarr just drags it back to his feet. His shot's going on the outside of Batherson. Potential players out of that. And as you mentioned, that's 5 in a row. They've stayed in the top group.
Now McLeod drops it off for Batherson, working right in, shoots, scores! Drake Batherson, hat trick for Canada, and it's 6-1. Forecheck is Frost. Puck bounces down. Hayton trying to reach it. And Donaldson couldn't hold the line. Now loose in front. Frost all alone. The back. Headshot, scores! Morgan Frost gives Canada the lead.
He's going to be rewarded. Look at Frost on the forecheck. Separate the puck Now the puck will come back to the point, and a nice play by Leeson to keep this alive, and Frost all behind the defense by himself. All kinds of time to hold it, make one move to the forehand, back to the backhand, and then slide this underneath.
Back he goes to Bouchard, swings it across to Phillips. In comes Frost. Frost in, shoots, scores! Morgan Frost again. 2 goals and an assist in the first period.
Off on a change, he's got the Beaver tap going. He lets everybody know he's come onto the ice.
Flips it down. Love down by DiPietro and a long lead pass to Suzuki. Teams are changing. In comes Suzuki, feeds it back across, they score! Frost again, the hat trick for Canada.
Mikey DiPietro, the long clear up to Suzuki. Frost beats Victor Anderson back to the net. And Suzuki head up. There's that little shoulder check, man. It doesn't take much.
Glass for Glass. In comes Cody Glass. Drops for Comtois. In, shoot. Sugar save. Rebound, score. Comtois follows up his own shot. It's 4-0 Canada. Move across. Smith feeds it back. Comtois scores. Maxime Comtois with a penalty coming, snaps it home, and it's 9-0. Phillips gloves it down, bounces back to Glass, across the Comtois, tip that wide. Comtois wraparound, scores! Hat trick for Maxime Comtois.
The middle of the ice. Then as the puck ends up back down in.
And he drops it back to Leeson. Finds Comtois, backhand shot, scores! Comtois, his 4th.
Well beyond a contact.
Blocked as Cozens brings it back.
Oh, look out.
Turns Zimmerman. Cozens works in, backhand shot, scores!
As opposed to in the middle of the ice, he can use his speed wide. The defenseman
played across to McMichael, feeds it back in front, and Cozens scores.
Any game action, so this first power play unit is on the ice in an 11-1 game.
Cozens and Holloway. Cozens winds in, shoots from a sharp angle, and scores.
New hook, and Cozens turn this around quickly. It's a goal that's on the short side angle, and
Xavier Bourgault, the backhand shot, Malik down, Perfetti digging, the puck stayed out as Malik kept that in, and now a long shot, they score from the point, it's Power. Malik was down, and Canada's drawn back within a goal.
Perfetti drives into the net, and you see Malik's trying to get up. He's in the net. Now he's like, oh, I better get up here. But it's a short side shot off the one on his elbow.
Bork. Back for Perfetti. Across the Power, hard shot, scores! Owen Power, power play goal, and Canada is back on top.
He tells, right here, he tells Power to move. He wants Power over on the one-timer. Perfetti moves Power into the...
Back across to Bork. Bork swings it back in front. Here's Johnson holding it now. Back down to Perfetti. 10 seconds to go in the check. First penalty. Perfetti shoots. Bouncing puck in front. McTavish backs it back and they score. Power again.
He's going to wander down by the goal line, and when this puck bounces around, he's standing at the goal line on the left post. This puck bounces around off the McTavish miss. Thank you, says Owen Power.
Chris crossing there with Cormier. He slides it back to Zellweger. Olin Zellweger to Shane Wright. Wright to the goal mouth. A centering pass from Neighbors. Bedard, a second chance, scores. Connor Bedard, power play goal. 4-0.
Bedard ends up in the middle of the ice, and Wright and Neighbors play this perfectly. Wright to Neighbors down to the goal line, and Neighbors, nice hands here as he doesn't waste too much time getting it to Bedard. Not much on that first shot, Bedard. The younger team gets relegated.
Here they come again. Bedard with Cooley. Bedard shovels it towards the goal. Rebound, score! And that's Bedard again to make it 5-0.
Pass is intercepted by Bedard, and he'll protect the puck. Cooley goes right back to him, and again, there's not much to this part of the play, except it's everything. Bedard doesn't skate by the net. If he goes past the net, as best as you can, before you know it, you're a couple of games through this tournament.
Now Bedard in, shoots, scores! Bedard, hat trick for Canada.
Starts to dangle with it here. He comes off the wing and picks it up, and this is all him. One move, and then he's got all kinds of traffic in front of the net. That shot has been talked about. He watches Austin Matthews on video. He's always working on it. It's the release, it's the change of direction, and as soon as he gets it here, good luck. Well, the defender, Lindner's.
Here's Cooley with it.
There's going to be a little more here.
Cooley shoots, tip, score! And is that Bedard again?
Yes, it is.
That's 4 for Connor Bedard. Ties the Canadian single-game record. And we've got a ways to go yet.
Level, as he's already working his way here, is you have to get yourself into the middle of the ice. Too many players that are highly skilled get lost on the outside of the ice. The skill is there, but you've got to get into there.
Gaucher steps back on the centering pass, broken up. Here they come. It's a 4-on-0.
It's a jailbreak.
McTavish works right in. McTavish in, shoots, scores. Who needs 4 when you do that?
You better score if you're not going to pass on a 4-on-0. Oh my goodness. The puck's defended here, knocked down by Vicky's attempted putting on net, and he'll work through it. And all of a sudden, one quick glance, nah, I don't think so.
Bouncing puck in behind Sturback. Bouncing in for McTavish, scores! Mason McTavish on the backhand, roofs it.
Totally good recognition right here by Othman to do the drop pass, but just pull it laterally hard, hands are almost close together, rip a backhand upstairs. His hands are so strong.
Knocked down by Bedard. Here he comes again. Bedard, lead pass. In comes Joshua Waugh for McTavish. In, shoots, scores! Hat trick, Mason McTavish.
Here, and he gets sandwiched by a couple of defenders. McTavish heads up, and check out the unselfishness of Waugh. I mean, you have to love this if you're a teammate. Waugh's an offensive guy. He led the Q in scoring, and he hasn't scored in this tournament yet. And yet, he sends in McTavish alone.
It bounces back to the sideboards, and Kometz slammed there by Othman. Othman picks off that pass. McTavish in, shoots, scores! McTavish has 4 and ties a Canadian record for the most goals in one game at the World Juniors.
And then he jumps off the boards to steal the puck. I mean, it's both the physicality and then good hard pass to McTavish. And how about this release? Loaded up. Zing.
Lions in, he's poked out there by Waugh, who's back defending. And now Waugh back with it. Rink wide to Stankoven. Lead pass for Bedard. Connor Bedard works right in. Bedard shoots, scores! Connor Bedard! It's 3-1 Canada. And they've got the wind in their sails now.
It's no doubt whatsoever he's going to score on this play. Nice play by Stankoven. Gets it to his forehand, pivot clean, and just a quick.
Allen has fallen. And Stankoven shoots that wide passes right back to Bedard. He scores! A crazy bounce for Connor Bedard. And he's got back-to-back goals.
How about this one? Stankoven heals this puck terribly. And Guenther is...
Zellweger works it back across to Bedard, walks in and shoots, scores! Connor Bedard, hat trick for Canada!
We've seen this before. This wrister top glove, nothing complex about this play.
On the forecheck, so Canada's got a brief 5-on-3 here until he gets back into play. Zellweger works back in, drops it back to Bedard, feeds it back across, they score! Guenther, power play goal, and Canada leads 1-0.
On the power play, he is a beneficiary of a really nice pass. Zellweger in the edges, loses the forechecker, and now he's off to the races. Give and go with Wright. Nice looking.
Walks in, feeds across, Guenther shoots, scores! Guenther's got 2 and it's 6-1.
How about this feed? Fakes one guy out, drags another, and Bedard slides it through.
Bedard snaps a pass across to Guenther. Guenther back for Bedard. To Guenther, shoots, scores! Hat trick for Dylan Guenther. And they'll heave away again.
How about the no-look for Connor Bedard? What am I looking at? Not the guy who's getting it. That's Guenther's second of the game. That one worked so well. What a goal.